Hello, everybody, and welcome to the One Man Renegade Podcast YouTube channel. I am your host, the Honorable Greg B, and we're back with more of the 1994-95 Top Stadium Club Series 1, but it's really the only series because they didn't make a Series 2, but there it says that's what it says in the box. So we're halfway through, and we got 2 more stacks to go. So hopefully you're enjoying it. If you missed the first couple episodes, check them out up there. And also, if you don't mind, go and head down there and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and also share this video to everyone you've ever met in your life or know, or even if you haven't met them, and just share it with everybody. Share it with everybody, and give it a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, I guess give it a thumbs down. But if you do that, head on down below to the comment field and let me know why you didn't like it or what the reasoning was behind any of that. Or if you do like it, tell me why. And maybe tell me what your favorite card was that I pulled out of this, or if you remember opening up these packs back in the day and what cards you pulled, or what you remember about this product or anything along those lines. Be sure to do that as well. And also, while you're headed down there, check out the links that I have for my blog, my podcast. Check out my Twitter, Instagram, and also if you want to get one of these cool little mats that I have for yourself, check out the link I have for that. And yeah, so that's going to do it. Let's get started. Right before we get going, I just want to make a correction from last video. I accidentally said something about Ken Baumgartner maybe not being with us anymore. No, he's still with us. I think I confused him with Bob Probert because he was one of those guys back in those days that was quite the fighter, very an enforcer as they were called back in the day, and got in a lot of fights. And I feel like I remember him and Bob Probert going at it quite a lot back when the days when Toronto used to be in the Central Division with Detroit and Chicago as those were the teams Bob Probert was on. So they must have gotten a lot of fights, I'm guessing. So for some reason, I think I just associated with them together. But regardless, he's still with us. Ken, I apologize. But also, for everyone else out there, I don't know. I mean, I'm filming this well in advance, but as I'm recording this, it is, we're still without sports right now. So, trying to fill that void with this. But hopefully by the time you watch this, maybe they're back. Thumbs, fingers crossed. I don't know. But also be safe out there, and take all the precautions that you need to be doing if we're still in that bad period. But even if not, still stay safe. Just stay safe. Better to err on the side of caution than anything else. So stay safe out there, everyone. But let's get into some more hockey cards. Now again, I've mentioned before in the previous videos, not a lot of value in a lot of this stuff. It was a weird year for hockey because the lockout coming off the baseball strike too. Just a weird in general for sports, which kind of coincides with this weird for sports as we're in right now. Yeah, but also that's why there was only one series. There was supposed to be 2 series, but they only got around to doing one because of the lockout and stuff. So yeah, there's not a ton of rookie cards or anything in here. We're looking for like the major stars and inserts and parallels and stuff like that. So let's dive in. Yeah, our best hit was so far has been this Brett Hull Hockey Finest card. Pretty cool card. All right, so let's start off. We got Derek Plant has first career hat trick 93. Rob Niedermeyer. We got Michael Renberg with his first career hat trick. Darren Pupa with the Lightning back in those days. Randy Doshore, I don't know how to say it. Look at those Mighty Ducks jerseys. Wow. I don't remember them ever being that purple, but there it is. Very purple. Frederick Olusen, maybe that's how you say it. Got Sergei Fedorov again. For the first time on this video, but again in the box. Sergei Markov, club membership, Geely, Kent Manderville, Mike Eastwood, another Wayne Gretzky trophy card. What did he win? The Art Ross and Lady Bing? That sounds about right. That's what he usually was winning. And then we got shutouts for Dominic Hasek, who obviously was coming into his own around this time for the Sabres. And you obviously go on to have a great career and a Hall of Famer. And win he won at least one Stanley Cup with the Red Wings. That might have been it, though. Came close with the Sabres, but Brett Hull, foot in the crease. I probably shouldn't bring that up. But also, just want to point out, these cards aren't sticking too badly. I mean, they're sticking a little bit, but not too badly. I thought it was going to be a lot worse, so not too bad. Donald Audette, Alexei Yashin with his first career hat trick. We got Jason Arnott. Andy Moog, I guess he was on the Stars at this point. I obviously remember him as a Bruin, but he had moved on to the Stars this year. Then we got Alexei Gusarov and Ray Ferraro with his kids, or assuming those are his kids. They might just be random kids. I have no idea. But Ray Ferraro, he had a solid career on the Islanders then. Alexei Semak, first career hat trick in '93. Philip Boucher, Boucher, I think. Bobby Boucher, Philip Boucher. For the Sabres, another checklist card. Here's the checklist of the hockey's finest. We got the Brett Hull one. The odds of getting one are 1 in 24 packs, so basically one per box. Or no, I apologize. I think it's actually 1 in 12 packs. All right, we'll look at it in a minute. Nelson Emerson, Tim Chevelday, Chris Pronger, back when he was on the Whale, before he moved on to the Ducks and all the other teams he was on, Flyers, and there's Martin Brodeur winning the Calder Trophy, which is the Rookie of the Year. All right, so let me look at these odds again. So the Super Team card is 1 in 24. So we already got our, presumably our one that. Why does it say it twice? That's weird. It says odds of finding a Super Team card 1 in 24 pucks, and that says odds of finding a Super Team card are 1 in 24. Okay. And then the first day issue 1 in 24. I haven't seen one of those yet. Dynasty and Destiny card 1 in 24. I haven't seen one of those yet. Odds of finding a Finest card 1 in 12. So we have one. So we should have another. See, maybe it's in this pack, if we're lucky. Rick Tabaracci, sure. Valari Zelapolkin. Easy for me to say. Evgeny Davidov. Chris Chelios, he had a solid career with the Blackhawks and the Red Wings. Peter Nedved on the Blues. I remember him more in the Capitals, from what I recall him playing with the Capitals more than the Blues. But Rob Zumander, I should know it. He was on the Bruins at one point, right? Zumander? I don't know. He was on the Lightning here. He definitely came to the Bruins at one point. Sergei Makarov. Wow, I cannot talk right now. Doug Bodger. Boger. Club card. Joey Kokur. Shane Krula, maybe. Al McGinnis, power players. There's one I had no actually to say. And another Wayne Gretzky. Well, first one of this video, but another for the box. All right, let's move on. Look at some of those. Look at some of those insert cards or parallel cards that I've been looking for. Teppo Numminen, maybe. Derek Plant, maybe. I don't know. Darren Pupa. Rob Rose. Then we got an Ed Patterson. Dave Manson. Philip Boucher again. Mark Messier. That's a cool card. If you're a Rangers fan. Or a Messier fan, I suppose. But more Rangers, because obviously won the Stanley Cup that year. Another checklist card. Mark Rathke. Ratchi, maybe? I don't know. Nick Caprios? Yeah, something like that. Stanley Cup card again. I won the Stanley Cup. Ron Hextall. And we got to finish it up with Brian Leach. Shutouts and power players. All right, moving on. 2 more packs for this video. Chris Pronger there again with the Whale. Doug Audette. Andy Moog once again with Mark Lamb stuck to him. Dominic Hasek. Solid card there. Got Brian Marchment. Doug Bodger again. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Wayne Presley. Membership card. Bill Lindsay. It's a nice Brett Hall card. Then we got John Casey and Darcy Wackaluk. And the final pack for this video. Start off with a John Lilly. Rick Tabarachi. Trevor Kidd. Chris Chelios. Then we got a Joe Sacco, who works for the Bruins, I believe, still. I know he did at one point. I think he still does. I think he still works for the Bruins, but there's with the Ducks. Matt Sundin. He had a solid career with the Canucks and then the Maple Leafs. Not the Canucks, I'm sorry. The, wait, was he on the Canucks? No. I meant the Nordiques. And then Maple Leafs. I feel like maybe he was on another team. There's that Messier card again. Darren Hatcher. Ooh, Mario Lemieux finest. Okay, I think that beats the Brett Hull. We just got superseded. Brett Hull, that's a cool card. A Mario Lemieux. Hockey finest card. Okay. Nice. I like it. Got Ray Shepard. Thomas Steen. Mike Richter. And a Martin Brodeur. So there we go. That does it for today's video. I'll come back next time. We'll finish up this box with the Top Stadium Club Hockey for 94-95 Series 1, I guess. Not really, but kind of. Yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. Come back soon, and we'll talk to you again next time. Stay safe out there, and subscribe, like, share, all that fun stuff. And we'll talk to you next time. Bye.